Happy Friday, everyone. It's Rick and Ksenia mixing it up, back with the weekly recap, number 38. How are you doing today, Ksenia?
Well, I'm doing good. Thank you, Rick. But I have a question to you. How are you doing and what are you doing? I mean, where are you? So many questions.
Well, I am mixing it up a little bit, so apologize for beach internet, but we are chilling here. It's a very special day today, very special week. I decided to take it all off and make it a vacation. So we have something up our sleeves for today as well. And what's that?
Yeah, absolutely. And before I share some cool content, I wanted to remind you everyone that today I and Rick and I are doing sysadmin session. So please join us alongside with Joe Burke and Shane Williford. So we're gonna have some fun for sure. And okay, so let's take a look what we got for today. All right. So first blog post, it's not actually a blog post, but discussion board that was created by Chris. And I do love that because I think that first, lots of questions that have been published in community, they're about Vim logs. Or every time something is happening and what do you ask for? Okay, can you share logs? It's like I don't know. I don't want to say this is a basis, but it's kinda. And Chris shared the presentation from 2017. I think that was done. That was a session during the VM kickoff, but it's still actual. How cool is that? So I believe this is one of the topics that can get into this section that I think we're going to release soon for their must see, must watch, must read content.
Yeah, so Chris is on to something really good here, and I even caught this even on my holiday here. But this has actually given me some ideas for the next VeeamON to incorporate this type of content, because this is like what you kind of said it right. It's a good starting point, but it's a really good starting point of the deep diving that you would do for your own environment. And I'm actually rather impressed that Chris still has that PowerPoint from 2017. So I'm sure it's changed, which is a reminder that we need to update it and then also incorporate some new products for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Chris, for sharing this. And I do believe that's, super valuable and super useful for other community members. Okay, next one. So next one, it's about immutable storage actual disk used per folder. And this is the first post published in script library by the Planeskeeper. So this is the first one, it's his first post and the script. And I think that's pretty cool. What do you think, Rick?
Oh, I really like this. This is a great way to kind of get your hand around your immutable space requirements and space usage. So I think this actually reminds me a lot of some of the command line tools we started with the XFS file system when we would want to see how much storage efficiencies are gained. But these low-level tools like this is awesome. I have an environment with the immutable storage running for quite a while. I've intentionally done a lot of synthetic full backups on it with usage. So I'm going to run this on my environment. I'm going to share it here probably when I get back next week. But no, this is a great script.
Yeah. And I like the link to another blog post that was created here in community. It's kind of cross-link, even though this was delivered by another community member. So I love it. Thank you, the Planeskeeper, and we hope to see more content from you coming. Okay, the next one. Again, a new community member, Chris Ermsoli, and I'm sorry if I pronounced wrong. This is a very interesting blog post about Petit Patamata Connective Directory Certificate Services. Kind of some thoughts about cybersecurity, and stuff around that. And it's pretty detailed. If you look into this blog post with all the explanation, how does this work, and some pieces of advice, and etc.
Yeah, I think this is a really good one from Chris. So welcome to the Veeam community. And wow, this is a very interesting post, and I want to read up a little bit more on some of the links he's talked about earlier, because this is a system, identity management with Active Directory. I mean, it's really, really critical for every environment nowadays. So the fact that those two, those KVs and those links there are out there, you know, we've got some really good information to base this on. But wow, thank you for this really good share, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, and keep it up. We look forward for more content coming from you. All right, so as you may see, we're breaking the rule again. All right, and this time it's Linux State, our Vim legend, with another blog post. I would say it's kind of, you know, not narrow, but yeah, something that we don't talk much, right? But I think it's pretty interesting.
Well, I think it's always interesting to have cybersecurity and implementation security as a priority. And so Link State brought that up again. And much like the Active Directory one is related to the overall cybersecurity footprint, so would something like this. So would immutable data, right? So all three of these ones, including the one that we broke the rule with, these are all important for that overall cybersecurity footprint. So no, good share here, Link State.
Okay, thanks everyone for sharing the content. That's it for today. And again, just to remind you that we'll look forward to see you in the sysadmin panel discussion. I will again leave the link in this recap. And yeah, I think that would be it for today. So, Rickatron, any thoughts from the beach, from the almighty Rickatron?
No, just an apologies for the beach internet. It's not so good here today. So, but anyways, the view is great. The Wi-Fi, not so much.
Yeah, but that's what you need, right? When you're on vacation, you don't need actually Wi-Fi. So all good here. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. And thank you, Rick, for doing it from the beach. That's really impressive, you know, to have you here with such a view. And we see you in community.